Okay, yard fanatics, you tuned into this video because you got these winter weeds sitting in your yard right here. Got a few of them here, but I'm gonna show you how to take it from this to this with no miss. All right, guys, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. Guys, quick video here. You guys who still have those fall winter weeds or those late summer weeds, all right, I'm going to show you a simple step on how to get rid of them. This is no mess, no cleanup, simple spray and watch them die. And guys, I know how you guys like to get right to it, guys. Of course, you know I got my Spectracide 470 weed stop for lawn right there with crabgrass killer. We got grass be gone, we got Nutria, which you can also substitute this with like Roundup, and we got the Nutsedge killer here. Now these two right here, the Spectracide and the Ortho Nutsedge killer, both kill nutsedge, all right, but this one kills it a whole lot faster. All right, guys, now one of the things you want to do is go ahead and spot spray for weeds, and this video is more or less for spot spraying. It's not for you to go and just spray the whole entire yard, because we're going into late summer, guys, and you got all that heat on the lawn. You don't want to spray the entire lawn if you don't have a lot of weeds. Now if you do have a lot of weeds, you may want to get a hose in sprayer and spray the entire yard. But guys, we're talking about stuff like that. You see how I got some broadleaf weeds here, and guys, you're not going to know all the names of everything, but we got some clover here and some spurge in some spots and stuff like that. Let's check around. See, I got one there, got a little bitty baby one right there, I got another one right here. We got some bright weeds sitting inside by the AC unit because they love that moisture right there in the rock bed. Got a lot of planting in this moss area right here that's strictly shade, gets a lot of moisture. This actually was supposed to have been replaced. Never did get a chance to do it. Hopefully I get to it next season, but you can see got some there, got some there. All right, guys, and I want to show you this right here. If you don't know what nutsedge look like, this is what nutsedge looks right here. It's bright green, tall, grows up, has kind of a V-shaped stem on it, if you can really see that, guys, and it's kind of hardy. So guys, some of you have crabgrass and other grasses in there that you need to kill out. Guys, the reason you want to go ahead and kill those off now, if those weeds have any seeds in it, you don't want them to fall back down into the soil and create another situation next year. Now, the method I'm going to show you is really simple, guys. It's a spot spray method. You simply just skeet the juice on the weed, and that's pretty much it, and just watch it die. Okay, guys, but now it's not the time to be pulling them out. The reason you spray them, guys, is because if you pull those weeds out of the ground, you may unintentionally break the root. If you don't break the root, if you break the root, that weed will more than likely come back, and come back stronger. You guys, with nutsedge, if you pull nutsedge out the ground, I didn't say break it like you saw me do earlier, but out the ground, there are tubers like a little nut-shaped, small potato-looking like nut that goes with it. If you break that from that, then you're more than likely force it to start producing even more nutsedge grass. So guys, I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna show you how to use all of these right here. And guys, it's not nothing really to show, but shake it up and you can ski it on the weed. But I'm gonna use all of them for the intended purposes, so check it out. So guys, if you look right here to the side of me, you'll see that before after video where I used this earlier. Now that was 24 hours. Generally, this stuff takes about 96 hours, 3 or 4 or 5 days, you'll start seeing it die off. Even after that, guys, wait at least 15 days before you come back and respray that spot. Now, if you got super temps, just note that it may yellow the grass. Now, I want to show you this. This is like 3 days after I sprayed with the Spectracide 470. And the way you do it, guys, make sure you shake it up. All right, if you don't know the name of the weeds, guys, still spray it. Just note that this is not going to kill Dallas grass, not going to kill probably goose grass, and it's not going to kill poison ivy also. But go ahead and let me show you how to do this, guys. We simply do this right here, guys. You take it, make sure it's on the spray tip, and with this, you can spray skeet one time, but I want you to really put a little focus in on it. All right. And what we do is just walk around the yard and find weeds and spray. And I'll show you this right here. That was some spurge I sprayed, I think about 3 days ago. Same time I sprayed the other one. Look at the results. All right, so you just spray it on now. Now, if you're spraying this and it is like 80, 85 degrees, it's gonna work its best. All right, and I got a whole area over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it with that right there. And guys, they have other brands of this stuff. Weed kill for grass and for lawn, but I just like Spectracide. All right. And as you see, I don't have a lot of areas with it, but a little small patch of spurge right there. Small area right there. Like I said, guys, you know, don't pour the bottle on top of it, but you know, hit it a couple times to get it nice and wet. Now guys, before I spray this right here, this Nutsedge killer right here works on a number of weeds, like 50 of them. But I'm just going to give you the big ends up front. You see that yellow, purple Nutsedge, Kalinga, which is a sedge, wild violet, dollarweed. Make sure you shake it up first. When you're killing Nutsedge or any weeds like this, guys, make sure you go ahead and spray them. Spray them while they're big and tall like that, guys. Like I said, this is not going to hurt the grass, but just give them a good little skeet down real quick. And here's the key, guys. Don't pull them out. Don't run them over with the lawnmower just yet. Wait about 3 or 4 days. Let them start to fall down. Now, all of these weeds in particular, I would just mow as normal if they're in the yard. Don't need a bagger for none of that stuff. If you got a yard full of weeds, you will. But mow as normal, and you'll see them start to disappear. And probably, I say, give it a good week and you'll start seeing them disappear. Give it 24 hours and you should start seeing some effect of it. Now, the Spectracide 470 does work on Nutsedge, but the Ortho Nutsedge killer works a whole lot faster. I got a video for it. Click right here, guys. Now, ladies, I don't have a flower bed. For those of you who do have a flower bed, let me show you something. This right here, I'm telling you, it's the bomb. This stuff works great, but it also controls Bermuda grass too. But I'm telling you, this stuff is the bomb. If you use this all season, as soon as you see those little grassy weeds popping up, it's going to take care of that. But you can use it to control, not kill necessarily, but to control Bermuda grass. That's going to sting it right there, and eventually it may die out. But Bermuda grass is real hard. Now your beds like this right here, guys, Nutria is like an outstanding grass and weed killer. Kills to the root, works just like Roundup, does not contain glyphosate in it. It has some kind of ammoniated formula. But here's some Bermuda grass also, guys, and look how it's coming out foamy. I love this stuff right here. It coats like you wouldn't believe. Like, you know how it's cold outside and you put your coat on? That's how that stuff coats those weeds or tall grasses. But don't use this on the lawn, guys, please. With it, I'm begging you guys, if this video has been informational and you learned something, click that subscription button, ring that notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you will be notified by YouTube. Now, when spraying that weed killer on the edges of the bed, let me show you what I'm talking about. When you spraying it here, guys, you gotta be careful. I suggest, if you want to do it on the edges or close to the edge, make sure it's not gonna rain the next 3 or 4 days, okay? And when you spray this, you don't saturate near the edge. You just give it a little light skeet. And that's it, guys. If you skeet too much and it rains, it's going to bleed out and it's going to kill all that. That'll start turning yellow and you'll be trying to figure out why, because you sprayed too much weed kill for everything along your border. Okay, yard fanatics, and that's it, guys. The spot spray going into the fall. You want to go ahead and get those weeds out. Don't hand pull them. Just spray them, let them die naturally. Keep on mowing, guys. Guys, you are tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.